Morning everybody, welcome to Fossil Adventures episode. We're at Mappleton today, one of my favourite places. We've had some really good finds here over the years. Tide's really high at the moment, so we're going to have a look down here on the foreshore before we head up past the point. It's where we get the good stuff at that side. It's a really family friendly place here, so if you want to bring the kids, as you can see today I've got my little Ruby and I've got little Regan down there. Right, we'll see you soon when we find the goodies. Okay, so we've come to the other side of Mappleton now. Didn't really have any much luck on the foreshore. Got Chris ahead looking at a few little rock pools. Got Ruby chipping away at summit. What we got, Ruby? Anything or anything?
I don't know, but it might be a piece of jet.
I don't think that's the right sort of rock. What you got, Regan? Nope, not in there.
Half these rocks are really pretty. If you see any jet, it'll be in these kind. I think I might found a tiny bit. The tiny.
I think we're the first ones on the beach, so hopefully we'll get some good stuff. Looks like there's been a bit of a rough sea. Some stuff washed up. Right, we'll see you soon if we get some good finds. So Ruby's just come over to me. She's got the first find of the day. What you got, Ruby?
I found some jet.
Looks like really nice quality jet. And how do we know it's jet, Ruby?
Because if it was jet, on a right rock it'll be brown.
Let's have a look on that white rock red. There we go. And I don't know if you can really tell on the camera, but that's got like a brownie tint to it, where the shale will be black. So Ruby will take that home, she'll give it a clean. Very nice. And then just a couple of foot down from Ruby's little jet find, just come across this likely looking nodule, so I'll try and get it out and I'll let you know if I find anything inside of it. So Chris has just found something interesting. So what is it, Chris?
I think it's Bryozoan fossil there, look, and you've got some iron pyrite on it as well.
Yeah, very interesting.
Very nice, isn't it?
So first sort of decent find I've come across, and if you can work it out, there's a nice multi-block. There's an ammonite inside there, so we'll get it out and see what it looks like. Can't really tell because it's covered in sand, but there's loads of ammonites in there, so that will be a really nice block when it's prepped. Arneosaurus, I imagine. So I'll be taking that. So just in the cliff, hold on, we've got a nice little gryph here, and then I've just stumbled across a lovely bit of jet.
That's all that.
We'll try and get that out. It's not that big, but it's still lovely, so I'll be taking that home. Nice bit of fossilised monkey tree. The kids are chipping away, having fun. Regan's got to find something yet, but oh no, you found a devil's toenail, haven't you?
Yeah.
But he normally comes up with something good, does Regan?
He always does. Oh my god, this is hard. What is this?
Got Chris in the background over there, I don't know if you can see him. He's chipping away as well.
Right, found something.
What?
Right, found something.
Yeah, that's unusual, isn't it? It's like a real ashy deposit. Something different.
Oh my. I like playing with the clay.
Let's have a little walk, see if we can see something for a couple of minutes. But it is very hit and miss here at Mappleton. You can have some really good days, and then you can have some days where you find nothing. But we normally do come away with something. Me, John and Chris come down here quite often. Oh yeah, we did see a parrot flag once.
Yeah, as soon as we got past there, we started finding birds. We even found some old bullets.
Got a lovely parrotic nodule here. It's got some very unusual shapes to it. Like a chalk build up on it as well.
What are all these little bits?
They're just little bits of sand. But I don't normally like taking stuff like this because I've heard a lot about the dreaded pyrite rot and how it can affect your collection, so
I'll have it.
Ruby will have it, she said. So we'll put it in Ruby's bag.
Can you put it in the bag?
Yeah. And there's another bit right next to it. There's plenty of pyrite here today. Oh, Regan's just come across. He said he's found something. What we got?
Whoa.
You're looking at the cliff fall? Yeah, a recent cliff fall. I've been telling the kids to stay away from the cliff. It can be very dangerous. I think common sense prevails more than out. As long as the kids stay a good 10-20 feet away. Right, I'll be back soon, hopefully with some more fans. See you soon, guys. So Ruby's just found some nice coral. It's got some really nice detail on it. Don't know how much you can make out on the camera, but she's going to give it to Chris because Chris likes his coral. Likes to cut it, polish it, comes out really nice. So we'll try and get you a picture of that when Chris has worked on it. Nice find, Ruby. Gonna go give it to Chris, he's over there. Just come across a nice bit of shale. Some ammonite impressions on. There's a nice fragment cone impression there. It's not something I'll be taking, but it's nice to see regardless. Seems to be quite a few fresh cliff falls, but not many ammonites today. Got that nice multi-block earlier on. Kids are getting plenty of fossils here, plenty of devil's toenails, belemnites, fragments of ammonites. I think Ruby's joined Chris now. They're looking in the rock pools in the distance. See if they can find something for us. It's a nice sepsharian nodule there. I don't know if I'll be able to reach it. Some people like to collect them. Shell. But we are starting to get to the area now where we'll start to find some better stuff. Less people walk this far down the beach. I have had some really good finds from down this end. The polyptychites I put on the group chat earlier on in the week was from down here. I'll have to show that to the lad because he was with me when I found it. So I'm sure you'd like to see that ammonite, wouldn't you, Regan? The one that we found the other week. I prepped it. It's always worth coming back on yourself to look in these little alcoves, especially when there's clay exposed. You do get ammonites coming out of the clay, stuck in the mud. You've just got to really slow down, keep your eyes open. This is the really soft stuff, so there's not normally anything in these. Oh, there is, the preservation's really poor. You can see the different layers. The lighter coloured stuff was probably a bottom of a lake many years ago. There's a nice devil's toenail right there. Try and get that out without making too much of a mess. Get a little clean up for you. I found a few nice devil's toenails today. The preservation seems to be really nice on them. Sometimes you get them and they've been out in the open, they're really worn. That one's really nice. Just a few more devil's toenails and bits and bobs. Ruby's got a bit of spaghetti seaweed by the looks of it.
So like elegantissimus.
Oh yeah. Well, at least we found an ammonite.
Yeah.
We also got the shell.
But we'll keep looking, hopefully we'll start getting into some good stuff now. Like I say, not many people venture this far down, so we've got a bit more of a chance. See you soon. So we're starting to come to some nice boulder fields now. Should have a good chance of finding something along here. We've only seen a couple of people. Got some pyrotised fragments in there. Nice shell there. That would have been a huge ammonite. So it's worth looking at the other sides. Every now and then you get another ammonite at the other side of them. Must have been some rough seas. There's a lot of seaweed washed up.
Oh, what is it? Looks like it burst itself. Got a boomerang. Boomerang. Look, I've got a boomerang. It's not. What's it?
Blocks full of shells. There's a great big nodule. Absolutely massive. There's a belemnite there. Part of a shell. Another belemnite there. Way too big to attempt anything with, even from our standards. Right, I'll keep on going. I'll see you soon. Just seen a nice square feet block. Don't think I'll be taking that. And then I've come across this beauty. Really nice shell. Both sides are there. Bivalve shell. The outer shell's off on most of it. But to find them with both halves is very rare. So I'll be taking that. That's lovely. We'll just have a little look around this area. Might be a little bit of a hot spot. Definitely at the point now where not many people come. Take some going. Coming down this far. Kids will be tired tonight. That's for sure. Well, maybe not. Maybe not that one. He's got more energy than me. We have just come across a load of old bombs, stud bombs, live bombs. Bit of a mixture. Seem to congregate all in one area. There's another one. Just give them a wide berth, don't stand on them, leave them alone, do not play with them, they're not toys. And you'll be absolutely fine. You found something really good? More bombs? Right, leave them alone then.
That's a lot of bombs in one day.
This all looks quite fresh round here. Maybe a little bit worn by the sea. But that's what you want. You want these sort of big clay boulders out on the beach. Then the tide will come in and out, and slowly wash them all away to reveal some ammonites. And other fossils, of course, but we're here for the ammonites. Chris and Ruby are really far behind now. I think Ruby's feet were getting tired, so she decided to have a slow walk with Chris. We're just gonna have a little stroll up here and then start heading back. We've got a load of rock fields. I don't know if you can see them from here. You can see the white chalk in the background. So we've got plenty to go at on the way back. It's just littered with bullets, and bombs. They come in from the tide, they get washed up, they all seem to congregate in one area. As you can see, there is hundreds and hundreds and thousands of them. But unfortunately, these clay beds are where we also find the fossils. Again, I think common sense prevails. Don't stand on them, don't touch them. I do think a lot of them are duds, but it's not really a chance you want to take. You know, every now and then come across these great big nodules. This one's just got a few calcite veins in it. They are worth hitting up, and sometimes you don't get some ammonites in there, but they do take some hitting. You can sort of tell that one's going to be just full of calcite. You can see there used to be an ammonite there. There's a couple of little ones. Some nice ones on the back, and then you can see, don't know how clear you can see it, but all the way around there's like a seam. Normally that's a really good sign. You can, well, I can see ammonites running all the way around it, so I won't hit that. I'll put that in my bag. That's one to take home and prep. Don't know if you can see the parasailer there. Everyone's got the robbies. Izzy's up in the air. But it's never going to find any fossils up there, is he? Don't know if anyone's told him that. Right, I'll put this in my bag, and it looks like quite a good spot here. So hopefully I'll get a bit of footage. I'll see you soon, guys. So we're on our way back now, and Chris has just come across a nice likely looking nodule. There's a little bit of something there, so I'll give it a hit. Watch your eyes, kids. Safety first. Go on, kids, get going in front, find us some fossils. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bugger.
Well, it'll stick back together. What is it, Eleganticeros?
Eleganticeros, yeah. It's been a big one as well.
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely be taking that, sticking it back together.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a nice find. Well done, Chris. We've got a lot to go at on the way back. See all the chalk, what I was on about earlier on.
That's a nice one.
Oh yeah.
That was the one that was on the edge.
Yeah, lovely. I'll get out of the sun. Yeah, lovely. Well done, Chris. So that's us done for the day, everybody. No major finds today, but it's still been a really nice day. The sun is shining. As you can see, it's a beautiful day on Mappleton. Have a little roundup of what we found. So I've got a nice bit of jet, some graphite. I've got that shell what I showed you earlier. I've got a nice gracile block. I think we might give that a split in a minute because it will be really hard to prep. There's loads of ammonites in there. Well, hopefully. And then a nice arnie block, and that is absolutely rammed full of them.
Yeah, that's the best piece of the day then.
Yeah, definitely. There's that big one on the side, isn't there?
Yeah, big one on the side, where is he?
Down there.
Yeah,
And we've got
nice.
Ruby's fans. She's got some nice big fragments. She's got some nice pyrite,
Nice
some
bit
nice
of jet
shells. Oh yeah,
Nice bit of jet.
lovely bit of jet. A lot of little aluminium bullets. Not really fossil related, but we'll let her off. Some little fragments. And then Chris has got a really nice big fragment. Got a lovely bit of coral. I think that's what we showed you earlier on.
Yeah, it's nice that.
Got that nice bit of pyrite with the, what's that on it again, Chris?
I think it's Bryazone.
Bryazone. There's a new one for me.
And that's, I think that.
That's a spiky one, isn't it?
I think it's a, yeah, could be Paranoceros, that one, yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, spiky one.
Some fossils there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can the children come and have a look at them?
Of course, yes. Yeah.
Oh, Oliver, come and have a look at this, what they found.
Right, we'll come back to you in a minute, guys,
Oh my
and then we'll
God.
split that fossil. I've got a little bit interrupted there. Someone wanted a bit of education. We're only too happy to give it. So I've just been talking to Chris. I think we are going to hit this. They are notoriously difficult to prep, so I'd probably only end up hitting it after 20 minutes of penning it. So Chris wants to record me.
Yeah.
Where's your hammer?
Yeah.
We want to try and go down this seam, don't I?
You got a chisel?
There isn't actually that many in them, they must be all on the surface.
Yeah, sometimes it can give it like that.
Yeah. What a shame, eh? Should have penned it. It's bloody hard. No,
There's bits, that's all. Yeah. I don't think you'd have penned that either.
they're all on the outside, aren't they? There's not actually. I don't know if that's part of a shell or a Phylloceros inside.
Could be a shell. Yeah.
There's a few graciles on the outside, but there's no on the inside. Just keep going, see if I can get out of it. Yeah, there's a cluster of them up in this corner.
Yeah. But again, they're not very well preserved. Helicopter.
Yeah, they actually are. They're lower down, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few there.
It's a mix match in it. There's all
Yeah.
sorts of shells and.
No one.
Yeah, maybe if I could get that top bit off, it might be worth salvaging, but. I think I'll pen that off and there'll be something there, but
see,
it'll be
yeah.
arable to prep, won't it?
Yeah, that's quite nice. Isn't it? Yeah, a little bit of Phylloceros there.
Yeah,
That's how
well,
it turns out.
that's it, innit? Well, I think that's enough for today, innit?
Yeah, that'll do us.
Where is it?
Go on then, kids, start packing up.
Where is it?
That's the first video I've done for a while, guys. It's mainly a bit of practice for when I go on my trip, what you all know about. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon. Do you like it here, Ruby?
Yeah.
Come on. Say bye to everybody.
Bye.